Sims 3. We're playing Sims 3. Yes, we are playing The Sims 3, you guys. And I gotta start off right off the bat. We're getting into it. I just filmed the entire first part of this video, and it only recorded my audio and did not record my screen. So, unfortunately, all of that can't be redone because of what's about to happen. So, the concept of this Let's Play, in particular this episode in Create a Sim, was I was going to randomize the traits and pick a lifetime wish from that, and then base her outfits off of that. I haven't done the outfits yet, but I already selected the traits, and I only get 3 chances of rolls. And so I randomized it once, I didn't like it was kind of boring, and I did it twice, and I liked it. So, and then based off of that, I chose a lifetime wish. And I did the same for the favorites and the astrological signs. Now, like I said, I already filmed it all, so unfortunately it's not a surprise anymore that you get to experience with me of rolling it and all that sort of stuff. But this is a randomized Create a Sim. Because of that, that's why her outfit's not done, because I wanted to dress her up based off of her traits, her lifetime wish, sort of the lore we're going to be giving her based off of the randomized traits and lifetime wish. And so we're going to go through, tell you about her traits, her lifetime wish, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about who she's going to kind of be like based off of the ones that were randomized and we chose. So her first trait is bookworm, second is disciplined, family-oriented, lucky, and rebellious. And the lifetime wish I chose out of the 5 that we were given is Master of Mysticism. Because I have never played the fortune teller career ever, and the kind of vibe I'm thinking for this Let's Play of her is I have a yoga mod installed, right? So which means that she can do yoga and it'll like increase her fitness skill, but she can also host yoga sessions like in the park, wherever. And I think that doing something like that would be so cool. I actually have never also played around with like a business, so I don't know if we can like play around with that and see if we can like run our own yoga studio. I'm not sure. However, it's probably just gonna be more of a side hustle because of the fact that we're probably gonna be really focusing on the fortune teller career. And I've never done this before, so I'm actually super excited for this. And then for the randomized favorites, we got Cobbler, Beach Party, Sea Foam, and then her astrology sign is Gemini. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make all her outfits, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys all of her outfits so you don't have to like watch all this, so we can get right into the gameplay. Okay guys, so I have now finished all her outfits, so we're going to go through them real quick. This is her everyday wear. I think this top is from, what's this, Island Paradise. I think maybe the same for the skirt. Yep. I think the shoes as well. Then this necklace combo and some earrings. Her for formal wear, I was kind of like, it was kind of difficult given like her vibe. I don't really have much like custom content. There's not really much to go with. I mean, I guess one of these would actually work, but I decided to go with this. We'll probably like change her outfits as we go, or like, add more in the dresser. But this is basically what it is. It's this dress. For sleepwear, just like super simple. We're keeping like a lot of like natural, earth tones with her outfit. That's kind of be her vibe. Very like earthy, natural, lifestyle, aesthetic, Rafia stuff. This is her athletic wear. So we put her hair in like a tight slick back bun, basically, with like some, it's like her curly bangs that she has. Her face framing bangs are also there. They're just swept away, gelled down so that, none of her hair gets in her way. This is the lore I'm giving because I don't have any like updo curly hair that like matches her other hair. So this one's cute too. And I made a matching set for her. And when she does do yoga, the shoes will be taken off automatically. This is her swimwear. Kushla. The top is from the store. The bottom is just, I think, base game. And then this is her outerwear. I don't really love outerwear. Oh, no. I deleted those gloves. That's a big no. I usually don't like love gloves on the outerwear. I don't feel like it doesn't look good. I don't really love this at all, so we'll probably end up like changing it, but this is just what I have to work with. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Her name, I already did it, but let's just do the 3 again while we're together. Okay, Erica, she's not giving me an Erica. Anna, not giving me an Anna, but that means the 3rd one we have to do. I'm nervous, you guys. Okay, Allison Bauer. That's it. That's who she is. Allison Bauer.
Nushki Zanzi.
All right, let's go ahead and start. And you guys, we are playing in none other than Sunset Valley. Yep, the true classic. Okay, you guys, I had to go ahead and like take this clip and just like tune down the volume all the way because it's just way too loud. It was way too loud for me to even edit, and I couldn't even hear myself over the Sims 3 music. It's just way too loud. But basically what I'm saying is like I just love Sunset Valley. It's one of my favorite worlds, if not my favorite world. Now I'm looking at like all the different houses, and the one we're gonna be choosing ultimately is the one that's sort of the swamp one. It just gives me the most like natural vibes. It's giving like, you know, a house in like New Orleans, like not like the city of New Orleans, but just southern Louisiana, like southern Louisiana, you know, like below the interstate. Alrighty, you guys, sorry, there's a jump, but I had to like fix a few things regarding recording and also mods in my game. I realized I still had in-raw story progression added, but I actually downloaded a new story progression mod that a lot of people recommended instead. So we're going to be trying that out, but we are here at our new house. So this is all we have. It's completely unfurnished because we just really can't afford that. But I do think that we're going to go ahead and obviously get a bed. And maybe if we can afford a yoga mat, that would be cool. I gotta turn this music down. Okay, so let's go ahead. Just get her like a cheap bed. Let's just do this one. Actually, it's not very cheap, but I also don't want her to have like terrible sleep every night either. And we can't afford a yoga mat. They're only $125. I think we'll put it outside. I think like out here on the front would be cool. Because like she could be outside, but she's still covered in case it rains. But it is movable, so we'll just place it outside for now. Actually, let's just go ahead and do it over here. This is a nice spot. Okay, perfect. So first of all, I want to say we have a little stray dog. Like, oh my god. Like, I feel like we're so poor, but I feel like we just have to take care of him. Like, we're not gonna shoo him. Let's let him sniff our hand. Let's give him some affection. Give him a little treat. Oh, he's so cute. Guys, I never have dogs. Oh, why didn't it work? Why isn't it working? Hello? But anyways, I never have dogs, you guys. If I ever have pets, it's always like a cat, because I'm just a cat person. But it's rare to like see a stray every single gameplay. So I feel like when I do see one, I feel like obligated to like take them under my wings.
Kaskiger. Oh, Yumi. Kaskiger.
You're going home? Where? To the cardboard box under the bridge? Alright. I guess we'll come back, maybe. Let's go ahead. Okay, here's the thing. What I love doing with my Sims, because the Sims, I don't want to say sometimes it can get boring, but like obviously any game can get boring if your just imagination and mindset isn't there. However, I think that with the Sims, it's a very creative forward game, right? Like you have to, the way you can get the most out of your game is just really immersing yourself into the storyline of the person. So for example, one thing I like to do is pretend that, like when my sim is calling someone, like in my head while I'm playing, because I don't speak out loud, is to imagine what they're having a conversation about. And so that adds to like the lore of their relationship, right? And it deepens it. And I didn't do this for the longest time. I would always get bored of my Sims. I'd always just start over with a new save file. But that's not what we're gonna do this time. We're gonna do what I just said previously, is really try to lock into the lore and develop it as we go with the things that she's doing. So I think the first thing that we're gonna do, sorry, the whole reason I was saying that is because I do think that it's quite fun and interesting and very different to just go ahead and you can't do this all the time, to give your sim what they want. When they have a want, even if it's not necessarily what you would have done, go ahead and do it, because it's forcing you to do something outside of your comfort zone, outside of what you were originally planning to do, so it takes unexpected routes in your gameplay and mixes it up. However, obviously, if you are doing what I said previously and coming up with lore for the actions that are happening, they're not always really gonna fit with this, right? So it's like, for example, if you're on the phone calling a guy every day and you're like, oh my god, yeah, and in your head you're you know, making it up to where your sim really likes that guy or something, and then she gets a modal to flirt with someone else. It's obviously you could go ahead and do that, but I think that is one of those groundbreaking things where it's kind of opposite of the lore that you're already building. So there may be some things like that that we ignore, but for the most part, tedious things like she wants to buy a motorcycle. This is quite interesting because obviously she's getting this because she has the daredevil trait, right? And I think that I really want to, and you would think at first with her that she's gonna have a fortune teller career and do yoga, that would she drive a motorcycle? It just seems not really that aesthetic, but she is rebellious, and if I'm just gonna keep on ignoring all the wants and all of the things that she does because she's rebellious, then what's even the point of having that trait? You know what I mean? So what we're gonna do is save up to get a motorcycle for sure. Looks like she wants to go jogging. Maybe we could go jog to the... I don't think the fair's in town yet. No, it's not. It's usually the second day that you get in. But maybe we go jogging out to dinner. Or no, let's just jog to the park anyway so we can catch some flowers for some money. So let's go ahead and jog here. Oh, I can't. She's too petite. Okay, that's fine too. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this right here because I need to figure out how to get the fortune teller, sort of like that thing. I don't really know what it's called. Into our world because we obviously need that to complete this. And I've only ever seen it in, I think, Starlight Shores, or is it Roaring Heights? One of those. Probably Starlight Shores. But I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get that in here. Alright guys, I went ahead and I added the fortune teller career wagon. It's right here in the central park. So, oh, what happened? What happened? Wait, did something happen? It wasn't always like this, right? Is it always like this, disconnected? I'm so confused. I didn't mess with anything else except for this, but I'm so confused by this. I don't remember. Yeah, I remember that being big, but I don't know. But it's weird that it has this, hold on. weird that it has like only the wagon here and not like the Central Park thing anymore. But it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna go ahead and join the fortune teller career before we go to bed, so we can go ahead and get started on that. I've only done the fortune teller career, like I've never done it like in terms of like the whole gameplay. I've only ever like actually played with it. Like I got my fortune done, I think like one time, maybe twice. So I'm really curious to see what it's like to like be in the career. Okay, yes. So we have two this night. Alright. So we're a horoscope reader. I think that we're gonna stay here for a sec. Look around to see if there are any wildflowers that we could find. I feel like I usually have the most luck in spring. I don't know what world it was, but there's one world, like one specific park that like you will spend way too long there just like picking flowers. I think it might be Hidden Springs, like the main park where like, you know, the festival is. Like that park is always like ridden with flowers. If that makes sense. I do think everyone will like that. Okay, this is definitely way further afield because I feel like we used to be able to walk there. I don't know what happened, or maybe I'm misremembering. I can't wait to have kids. I really don't know if like I want her to end up as like a family sim. She is family oriented, right? Yeah, that is what we rolled on, so it would make sense. I do really want to embrace every single trait that she has. So rebellious with the motorcycle, discipline with the yoga, family oriented, I guess with the family, bookworm. You know, obviously we'll go to the library a lot, read a lot, and then lucky, you know, the fortune teller career. So I feel like it's a pretty good set of skills to have, you know? I feel like she's pretty well-rounded with a few quirks here and there. Let's just go ahead and go home though, so we can go to bed. And let's see if we made any money from the wildflowers. Okay, 200, not bad. Another 200. 10. Okay, you can't do it while they're in tax. I just love the open world, you guys. I don't play The Sims 4 anymore. I have not in probably about a year, maybe longer, definitely longer, I think. Like, if I played it within a year, it was because I built in it. You know, it's like, for example, like I saw like a build, like maybe on Pinterest, and I wanted to like recreate it. And I do think that the Sims 4 build is a lot better in terms of, in some ways. Like, obviously I love like the creative style here, but when it comes to like details, like moving around stuff, I definitely prefer The Sims 4. However, gameplay, I do not like The Sims 4. I don't have fun playing it, so I'm just not gonna play it. I don't love that there's not an open world. I don't love I don't love a lot of things about it. Don't love there's not an open world. I just don't think that The Sims really have a good story progression. Obviously, I'm using mods here, and so there's probably mods like that. But I just feel like they're not very dimensional. I feel like The Sims 4 needs a lot more mods than The Sims 3 does. Sims 3 is more just like performance mods. I do have a few mods installed, but not like any like huge ones that are like going to be big sort outliers, straying from the natural way of The Sims. Like I don't have any of like the drug ones, for example, or anything like that. This is usually not the style of gameplay that I go for. I like realistic, but I also just like something about staying true to like The Sims 3 vanilla itself as much as possible with some additional help is usually what I strive for. So I have like, a few of the NROS, like master controller, things like that. I have like the birds and the bees and stuff like that. Um, just to like enhance it and stuff. So she does like get like her period. She can ask other people how they feel about having children. So that'll be like a huge thing once we start dating. That, she'll be asking them, if they want children. Like that will be incorporated into the gameplay because it's like a really big deal for her since she's family oriented. Things like that. The reason I haven't deleted this yet is because she did say that she wanted to do university, but I really don't think that was going to be university gameplay. I feel like that is usually going to be more of like a let's play The Sims 3 University. So I think it's not something that you just casually just say, yeah, let's go to university, because it is pretty big. You're switching towns. And switching towns like in The Sims 3 is quite extensive, per se. I did have a mod shortly downloaded for like online university, but like it kept crashing my game, I think, and so I just deleted it. I didn't try to figure out if maybe it was something else. I just had assumed it was that. But yeah, that would have been cool though if we could do online university, because then I would consider it. Although I really don't know what we would do, because it's like nothing would really like help with the career that she wants, which is fortune teller. I guess physical education for her yoga. That would be cool, because there's not like a yoga skill that was added with this. It's just enhancing the fitness career, or the athletics, or the athletic trait. But I really do like our lot. It's very beautiful. I think that it'll be much more beautiful once we clean it up. Like definitely like repainting, remodeling, expanding. I think this could be a really nice place. To maybe, like grow a legacy at. I don't know. I've always wanted the challenge of making this place go from like, this like grunge, like run down swamp house to like a big, beautiful family home that sits like, with like lakes on it, because that's beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Is this part of our property too? I can't tell. I don't know. Oh. Oh, why is it like pitch black though? Is that normal? Okay. So yeah, she wants to go to the summer festival. So we're going to the summer festival today. I mean, obviously, we are working there. Only for 4 hours, which is quite a short shift, which is nice. And so we'll be making about $80 a day, which isn't great, but while we're there, we can also like look for flowers and such. So yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and eat, and then after that, we're gonna go ahead and head on over. Actually, the first thing I want to splurge on is the motorcycle to get those lifetime points. So let's go ahead and see how much that costs. I don't know if I've ever bought a motorcycle. Is this like the cheapest one? The 4,000? What? I mean, I guess, but like, damn. Lazy day. Oh my god, that is so cute. I wish that we could place it. Are you kidding me? Like, what do you place that on, like the ocean? Like, if you like live on the ocean? Are you kidding me? I've never used those, you guys. Okay. Or is this considered a motorcycle too? Probably not. So I guess we'll just say for the 4,000. Damn, that's a hefty price. I don't know if we're gonna have that for a while. Like in terms of like splurging money. Like I don't think it'll be hard to get to 4,000 like relatively soon, but like we have other priorities than getting her a motorcycle for sure. One thing I'm thinking about is I definitely want to enter the lottery because that's a thing here, right? Is the lottery? Well, I can't remember if it's like Sims 4 or Sims 3. Like, I just don't know. You guys, is this a, okay? Okay, no, there's someone here. We're gonna go ahead and jog here, so we can get here a little bit before work, and then pick some flowers. But the lottery is not just the Sims 4, right? It's the Sims 3 as well. It doesn't mention it in the thing, but I don't know if it would. Wait, why is it not here? This is so weird. Did I like mess it up by placing it here? It was always so curious to me how you could like choose that as an option. Like work out without getting all smelly. Like, why wouldn't you do that? Like, why would you not? And yet I'm still smelly. Take a greeting card picture. We can go ahead and do that. I think it's not one of these, right? Yeah, no. It's here. Alright, we'll go ahead and take one of those. And then we'll pick up the flower afterwards. But I was always just so curious like why that was like an option. I'm like, why wouldn't you? But anyways. I don't know why the wagon is here. Let's just go ahead and work early. Is this her little fortune teller outfit? Oh my god, I love it. That is so cute.
Oh.
Like, why is it invisible? We might have to move it, you guys. I think that I might place down like a small little plot near here, like here or something, and have it be like recognized as like a park or like just visitors allowed, and then add it there because I don't know why this is completely invisible. Really sell it. Sometimes you just need to give it a little extra metaphysical mile and your hard work will be noticed. Have to take it easy. Okay, I guess we can really sell it. Alright. She already wants to take it easy at work. So let me go ahead and figure out what we can do about this situation. Because even here it's like missing. Like why? That is so strange. Take the sledgehammer. Does it even recognize it? Okay, it did. It did recognize it. So let's go ahead and like add all these back, I guess. Let's go back to edit town. can like decorate it a bunch. So let's go ahead. Supernatural. Okay, it's the buildings, guys. I'm gonna have to turn them off this one. Okay, that works. I'm gonna add that some. Let's do this again. I can add some cheese. Here. So I want like lights or something maybe. That could be cool. Not like that would be cool. If it is something that would be cool. So let's add like some flowers. And then, you know, lights that I do want to add. We're gonna help out you guys. I did a purple, I think. Alright, I think that's everything. Let's go return to the game. No! Okay, good job. Oh my god, okay, wait. Sims 3 is not without its glitches, is it? Let's quit work. And then we'll join here. It still say there's one here, but this is not true. I don't know. This is gonna be really worth it. Seriously? Seriously? We really can't get in there?
Yes, Nushta, Makana.
Let's go ahead and like flat out the terrain. There we go. This is so cute, you guys. I'm obsessed. Imagine having to work alone. Like this is like where you work. Oh. Obsessed. People are here. So
To what's your goo? To bazaar.
Now that would be the place to go. Definitely. That would be the place to go. To try for a baby. And to woohoo would be the fortune teller place. Right after work, like we give someone their fortune and then we woohoo. That would be crazy. Let's go ahead and go home though, because I need to shower and eat. And then we'll head to bed. So she wants to see a game at this stadium, which is like makes sense. So yeah, she wants to join the league, but she actually thinks Wait. Okay, it already started. But there's another one in 2 days at 3 p.m. So we'll have gonna remember that.
Lord me wins.
We do have work at that time. But let's go ahead and go home.
Oh, Wawa, Ibana,
Why?
Kronk, Eba, Nashtu.
Okay, so it seems like she's also stuck, like, getting out.
Where?
Teleport her here. See if we can fix this, because like, obviously we can't be having that. Let's have our fortune told. If we're able to come out. Okay. Star charts are spread over the table. The fortune teller's eyes hop from chart to chart as they mutter and scribble notes. Using a wax pencil, the fortune teller draws connecting lines between various heavenly bodies. It all looks very complicated. Should the fortune teller continue to gather information or form a prediction now? I guess we have to donate.
Bargum! Jeep!
The fortune teller stares intensely into the crystal ball. Inside it, a miniature maelstrom of religious energies swirl. As the fortune teller studies the ebb and flow of energy within the crystal, more and more detail about the future reveals itself. Should the fortune teller continue to gather information or form a prediction now? Let's do one more time, and then we'll
Evo.
one more time. Okay, under the fortune teller's instructions, Allison details every dream she can remember from the past few weeks. The fortune teller sits, eyes closed, hands folded, absorbing every last detail. Let's go ahead and do it now.
What?
Should get better.
Narose!
So we don't even finish.
Nasiki. Oh, Wawa, Ibana, Mazong, Eba,
Okay.
Nanawa.
Something's seriously wrong here. She's stuck right here. I guess we'll test this out tomorrow. Able to leave? I don't know, you guys. Well, we're gonna have to come up with another solution, like moving the plot or something. But let's go ahead and eat, and then go to bed. Yeah, just get some yogurt or whatever. And then let's take a bath first, because we're really stinky. Can I reach this sink from here? Oh, that doesn't work with this one, I think. Okay, let's do it. This just looks so nasty, like all the cracked stuff. Like, I know it's like the style it's supposed to be, but it's just like, oh my god. Damn. Okay, Allison's gonna go to bed, and I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to the morning, you guys. Alright, you guys, she's awake now. Allison's awake, so we're gonna go ahead and eat some food. I might just mix in some fridge in here. I never understood why is it outside when there's literally a spot for it. But I think that what we're gonna do with this money that we do have is maybe do some painting. I think that could go a long way, like painting like the inside for sure, maybe the outside if we can afford it. Just kind of turn it more into like her. So I think I'm gonna come do that now. Oh god. I don't know if you guys can ever hear me over this damn music. The music is just so loud. Like, you have to turn it down to such an insane volume for it to sound even like remotely okay. So let's go ahead and go downstairs. So obviously we're going for like that natural earthy thing, and I don't want it to be super modern, but at the same time I'm not super against like a modern yoga studio vibe. But obviously since we want to incorporate that, like, you know, fortune teller as well, we want it to be, you know, at least like fun and quirky. Like, I kind of wanting like practical magic meets yoga vibes. And I think that we should have, I do always love like a good like paneling at the bottom. Like something like that, but like not that. Like not with the brick. Like where is it? Does it have its own thing? Like here, yeah, the paneling. Like something like this, although I don't love like the heavy, I don't like it heavy on the crown molding too much. I feel like it's just a bit too much. Making more something like this. I quite like this, and then we'll see if we can like change the wallpaper from a wood here to like a geometric thing. The thing with this is like picking out a color of the wood is so hard. Like genuinely. Like something like this, you guys. I wish there was a bigger version of it because this one's smaller, this one's bigger, but I wish there was an even bigger version because this is just a bit too much. Or is it? Should we just like lean right into it? I think we should maybe just lean right into it. Let's look around a bit more, see if we like anything better, but I'm really loving this. For down here at least. Our favorite color is seafoam. But this one could be cool too. And then we change it to like a seafoam color. Ooh, no, it can't be too bright. I'm kind of just loving this one more. Like this one's giving it, yeah. Because it matches like the pink and the orange from that we just did. Now when it comes to the wood, I'm just not very good at like picking like what undertone of wood works best for it. I'm thinking like an orangey wood. Let me go back. Like, okay, I like that. I think that's very cozy. It needs to be here as well. And then I think that upstairs we'll do the same. Yeah, just to like continue it. And then for the flooring, I don't like the flooring. I'd rather like a more exciting wood. I'm just curious. Sorry. Sorry, you guys. I was just curious, like, how far can we extend this? So we can extend it. Oh, I don't know if you can go all the way to the edge for buildings. I know you can for, like, fences in Sims 3. I just want to make this, like, a family home because we can obviously extend it over here a lot. But I want room for backyard because so much of the lot is taken up with this, which is nice. It's beautiful. Do not get me wrong, it's beautiful. But I wonder if it's not worth it in terms of we could just like move to a bigger lot in the future and like rebuild this somehow. And then like what we could literally do is just save this lot, go to a bigger lot, place this, and then delete the home and then rebuild the home and then have a backyard as well. I think that's what we might do. And then like pretend. Because like I don't know if we could extend here even a lot because there's someone right there. Then would it be weird having two identical lots in the same world? Like would it break that immersion? I don't know. But anyways, let's go ahead and choose some. I'm gonna come back once I choose the flooring because it might take me a while. Alright you guys, so I finished up the flooring, decided what I wanted. It's very busy. Some of you might not like it, but I'm in love with this so far. And this is the towel for the kitchen. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. Like the teal and the orange, the pink, oh my god. Beautiful. Beautiful. So obviously we are broke now. We have so many millions. We could do the upstairs. We did not have enough for that for sure. But we went ahead and did the downstairs, so it's starting to feel more like home, you know, bit by bit. But what we're gonna do now is we don't have work today because it's a Tuesday. However, we're not buying a dartboard. We don't have money for a dartboard. We just don't have money for a dartboard. It would be cool if like the garage was like her daredevil area, like in the future, you know, like with her dartboard, you know, her motorcycle's there, like a stereo, all that sort of stuff. Like that'd be pretty cool. That'd be really cool. We're definitely gonna have our own yoga studio. We're gonna have our own. What I dream is that we're gonna have her own yoga studio at home, and from that we're going to use the NROS like master controller, and you can like invite anyone over, and we're just gonna invite a bunch of random Sims over and just pretend that they showed up for the yoga class and then host the yoga class. That's just what we're gonna do, I think, because other than that, I don't think that like people will come to like your home lot for a yoga thing. You can do it in the park, which is like cool to start, but yeah, then eventually we want to have our own thing. I'll also look into like the business thing. Y'all probably already know the answer to this, and see if we can like start some sort of business.
Circle.
You know, see if we can from that like host like our own yoga studio some way. Like I know it's obviously not gonna be like official, like right? Like, there's no yoga studio option. But maybe there's a mod for it I can look into. Let's see if I can figure it out. Cause that would be cool. We could own like a separate property. So we're gonna go and visit the library because she wants to learn the writing skill, and obviously we cannot afford a computer. And also while we're here, read some books because she's that's probably why she wants to learn that skill also. Which I think is really interesting. Like I've always thought, like obviously every person who's ever written a book in real life is because they're a bookworm. So it's really interesting to like realize that like you know, writing a book is like this huge accomplishment, but like anyone can do it. And I don't mean that in a way of like trying to bring down writers. Like it's not easy, but it's just crazy how like accessible just like writing your own story is. Just, even if it's just for you. Like obviously getting it published, all that is extremely hard. It's something people should be extremely proud of accomplishing for sure. But like it's just so crazy. Like me right now, I could stop playing The Sims and literally open up Word and start writing a book, and I could just do that, even if it's just for myself. Like that's just crazy to imagine. Okay. No, we're not doing that. We're not getting a job in a sports career. So let's go ahead and read something as well. You know? Okay, sorry guys, I had to like get my cat. But yeah, I don't know what I was saying. I guess biggest Sprite. But basically, I think we're just gonna spend the next few hours doing this. It is still raining outside, which is kind of a bummer. But I think that I'm actually gonna end the episode here And then when we come back next episode, like in between then, I'm going to go ahead and add a few lots to Sunset Valley because I just love doing that. I love adding more community lots. I love adding more homes. For like immigration purposes to get new Sims, you know, in here. And I just think it would be fun to do so. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, which should be out, I'm not quite sure, maybe tomorrow, like the day after this is posted, or 2 days after. We'll have to see if I have the time, because I do also work a job. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, future Bickle here. I just wanted to say I edited this video and I am 1000% aware of the audio issues throughout the whole thing. And I want to thank anyone who is listening to this right now, because that means you made it through the whole thing. And I am so grateful, because the volume of the game is way too loud. I like turned down my computer volume, and I would think that that would change the volume of which the recording software was recording, like the application itself, but that was just not the case. It was just lowering it for me. And so to me, when I was recording it, it did not sound loud, but to y'all it does. And there are so many moments throughout the video that like it was hard to hear, so I did auto generate captions for you guys. Hopefully they're as accurate as they can get. But thank you guys for watching so much, and I'll see you guys in part 2 with much better audio, I promise.